Hi, I'm Gabe Toth, and I would love to be an AHA. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have two dads and a mom. I'm from Portland, Oregon. I'm a Gemini, and sometimes I make stop motion movies. So what have I done to grow myself? Well, I like to see myself as a pretty well-rounded person. Some people say I'm spread too thin, but I like to think I'm not spread thin enough. I've had dozens of different kinds of jobs, and this is my fifth major, journalism that is. So really it all started when I was 10 years old, and my parents didn't buy me anything. Now I'm not complaining, they were doing the right thing, and it really taught me a lot of life lessons. So I took my dad's lawnmower out, and I went and mowed everyone's yard that would let me. And I got a buck or two, and in the winter, I shoveled their snow. And I turned into a 10-year-old whore, a landscaping whore. After that, I babysat, I would work for a geochemist, I worked in a surgical oncology lab, I worked in other daycares, I did summer camps, I was a sous chef at a French country restaurant, I worked retail at a lifestyle boutique, I was even a houseboy at a sorority, where I would do normal things that houseboys do for sorority girls, like give them their towels as they got out of the shower or tuck them in at night, things like that. I think a big part of growth is really about asking the tough questions and experiencing new things. So before I was experienced at journalism school, I was experiencing the history school and the sociology school and the landscape architecture school and the psychology school. But the group dynamics and the group projects, they were lacking. And it wasn't until I came to advertising until I really learned what working in a team was. And you can thank Michael for that because I was a douchebag in a 7-Eleven video. But even though I had to be a douchebag, I really gained from this experience and I found out what being a team was all about. And I didn't know that people could come together and work so well to create one beautiful thing. I thought it would be scattered, but it wasn't. It was a masterpiece. I see myself as an art director or in production. Mostly, I just love to create, whether it's structure made of 4x4s and screws or just a creative idea. For example, there's a water slide that I'm building. It should be about 10 by 20 feet, and you're all invited. It should be done by the end of the week. On the other hand, I noticed that you AHAers like to use AHA in very creative ways. For example, AHAffice. Dead on. Very nice. But what if you're sick? Go to the AHA hospital. Maybe you're an AHA officer of the law. If you're in a bank and it's getting robbed, you're an AHA hostage. Okay, that was all. So what really inspires me, besides beating Swedish people in advertising competitions next year, are stories. Whether you're looking at a picture or you're looking at the scars on somebody's hand, you know that there's a story there that you can relate to. There's an emotion, there's a drama that's universal, that connects all humans and really teaches us about ourselves. Plus, it makes for damn good advertising. I think my greatest asset is my willingness to work on any project. If I don't know how to do something, I'll learn to know how to do something. If my lawnmower breaks down, well, I'll learn how the internal combustion engine works. And if there's a software program that's too daunting, well, then I'll learn to write that piece of code. If there's a married woman, I'm going to hit on her. And if a project is thrown my way, well, then I'm going to tackle it. So if you need a monkey face, or you need a damn hard worker, you need Gabe Toth. Thanks, AHA.
Yes, now that's a hairy belly button.
No, puppy, no.
Hey, I'm Paolo, okay? Don't you talk to me like that. I'm not a little kid, man. I'm a man, so don't you talk to me like that, okay? Maybe a little Sidney Poitier. Take your damn hands off me. Maybe a Southerner. I done learned it on the ESPN.
I can also make a mean monkey face. Tell me that doesn't look like a monkey.